looks like kind of a puzzle chest that you would find aboard a pirate ship. And toast anyone? Okay, so here's the story of how this box came into being. So basically, this goes all the way back to, well, like 4 or 5 months ago. And my sister actually said I should make a pirate puzzle chest. So that might have gotten my gears turning, but at the time I was like, that thing's gonna be huge. And you know, it'd have to be so ornate in order to look good. You'd have to have carvings on there, you'd have to have metal parts and all this other stuff. And I was like, I'm not sure about it. So anyways, fast forward, and this was like about a month ago, and normally I work on my main puzzle run right now, which is the Secretum Sista puzzle chests. Puzzle chesters, which you can see all of them. I lined them up all on this wall. Normally I work on that, but every Friday Josh comes here, and on Friday is what we call PB with J, Puzzle Boxes with Jesse Day. So on that day we work on the new puzzle box, and for a while we've been working on the Jack in the Boxes, but those are all finished. So now we needed a new design. So we went over and over different kinds of designs, and he was working at the computer programming that, not programming, but drawing them in Fusion, you know, and we tweaked this or tweaked that. But basically the designs were kind of derailing, and we were never able to come out with a solid something that I really liked and that I would really like producing, and something that I felt good about, until we got to this. Okay, so here's how it actually came to be. A few weeks ago, Josh and I did like a puzzle off, and I even have some footage of that, which I can throw up here. We told each other that we would each make a puzzle box between lunch and dinner time, because in the morning we had been working on a different design. And I said that we would each have our box done by the end of the day, because I was just tired of not having a puzzle box design, and I just wanted to get one out. So we each made our design in about, 3-4 hours, something like that. And there were two different designs. So his was very kind of treasure hunt like box. It wasn't any kind of maze. It wasn't kind of like what you call a puzzle. It's just kind of like hide and seek and look for the buried treasure kind of thing. And mine was very maze oriented puzzle kind of connect the missing dots, or whatever, how connect the missing dots, I don't know. But anyways, so I told Josh at the end of the day, I was like, you can't really compare these two boxes because it's like comparing apples and oranges. And I said, your box is... And I got to thinking about that later that week. So that was a Friday, so he went home. Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, I started turning that over in my head. I was like, a treasure hunt box. I was like, I thought about that, and I thought, how fun would it be to kind of like solve a box where you're going on like a treasure hunt? And I thought, maybe that's a genre we can do well. And so what I did was I got to thinking. I pulled up lots of different pictures on Pinterest and Google of like the Chinese camphor carved chests. And if you haven't looked that up, you should, because they do some incredible things with wood carvings. And so eventually I got this really cool looking box idea in my head. The thought behind the box was just that it would be like a ship design. So basically it's like a ship, how a pirate ship would look, or a ship from the 16 or 1700s. And the idea is that it's so ornate that it's overdone, almost like Baroque, where it's just like too much, and you're like, you just need to simplify a little bit. But it kind of works in this design, and it looks cool, and it fits the fits the theme well. What I did was that Wednesday morning I said, okay, I'm just gonna, usually I work on the puzzle chest, but I said before Josh gets here Friday, I want to kind of have a design ready to go, because right now I have the inspiration, and sometimes when you get that inspiration, the best thing to do before you kind of figure out all the problems with it, you should just go ahead and design the box and make it, because eventually you're going to lose interest in it because you know that it's going to be a lot of problems to sort through in order to get to the finished product. But I just started right Wednesday morning, but I worked until like 9-10 o'clock at night, went to bed, got up in the morning and started again, worked all the way until Thursday night, 9 or 10 o'clock, and the box was finished at that point, the prototype. This box that we're seeing right here. Of course, I didn't have the copper pieces like this copper compass and the copper handles, but I got those from my brother-in-law a couple days later, and so that was pretty incredible stretch of working in here and getting it finished. So anyway, I got that all done, and I showed it to Josh, and of course it was pretty cool. He really liked it. I decided that would be the box that we went with next. So I filmed the trailer and I put the trailer online, and I dressed up in a pirate costume, and I made a little set in the barn, and I made like I was making this box out of some old tools and things. Took the camera out there. My sister actually filmed me a bit, and then I set up a little set in here. So I got the trailer all done in just a couple of days, and I put it online, and I now have 68 people wanting to buy this box who are on the reservation list. So I was like kind of blown away at the number of people interested in this, and frankly pleased with the outcome. So I appreciate everybody who is as excited about this as I am, and I can't wait to start building these because they were so much fun to make this prototype, and I'm sure it's going to be fun to make this box. So here's the deal. I worked the whole week on Secretum Sista puzzle chests because those are already on order. I've already received 20% of the payment for those, and so I'm finishing those up, and those should be done soon, in a few weeks, because I'm getting really close. I have 90% of the work done on those. So what I'm going to do is, until we finish those, I'm going to have to spend only 1 day a week, but Josh will be here helping me, and we're going to start making these pirate puzzle chests, the Sea Chest boxes. And so it'll take us a while because we really want to dial in the final design, and it'll take us a while to build prototypes and get to where we're comfortable enough that we're going to start releasing them. But over the next few months, we're going to start amping that up, and of course pretty soon I'll be able to ship the puzzle chests out, and then I'll be able to take my full time into these these sea chests. Okay, so they're coming out soon. Have a good day, everybody. Stay safe, stay well, and I will see you in another video soon.